Let's crack this open. But yeah, like, I know a lot of people don't like Peragus. Hell, there's even mods out there to skip Peragus, but it has its charm for me. And there are some, like, decent things you can, like, find from there. But yeah, it definitely doesn't compare that well to Taris, because Taris is just... Because yeah, Taris, like, has a lot of things you can do, whereas, like, Peragus is very much, like... I mean, there's a few conversations you can have, but aside from that, it's pretty much the same every time. Like, there's no real dark side or light side route to Peragus, it's all the same. It has some really good atmosphere, but obviously, like, once you've, like, unraveled the mystery already, it's... yeah. It can fall a bit flat when you're... Especially, I mean, personally, I find the worst area for me is the restoration zone on Telos. Because, like, it just feels like that final slog before you're, like, let off the leash and you can finally, like, actually play the game, like... Oh, a story about Kotor 1, the first time I was playing through that when I was a kid. Repair kits. I didn't realize that they were, like, how you healed if you were a droid. So, there was this, like... the defunct droid down in the sewers. I was like, oh, maybe if I buy one of these repair kits, I can just, like, use that to fix the droid and I don't need to waste my repair parts. But tragically, no, that's not how the game works. It's funny that that shield doesn't actually protect you from this. Sucks to suck, kiddo. Oh. Oh, you got sonic grenades for me. Nice. Okay, let's bust this door open. I always like busting this door open because you can actually have like a chance of getting like a pretty decent like weapon out the gate. I mean, not that I'd be using it, mind you, but I mean it's a nice thought. You see, like, you get a repeating blaster carbine. That'll be great to give to Aten. And again, he's more like pistol jockey, but it's still. It's a very nice little rifle. Let's throw this flamethrower on T3. Let's mark all that. But yeah, this. Where's that repeating blaster carbine? That's like a pretty decent. I mean, it's not upgradable, but it's still a pretty decent rifle. Right, let's move in. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna make these parts. I might throw them into Clipchamp and like cut them down to like something more digestible. And I probably will record, like, a bunch in one session, because, like, when I get focused on something, I will just play and play and play and play and play, and then, like, I'll look at the time and it's 5 AM, and I'm like, uh-oh! Especially, like, this game. I love this game. Like, for all its faults, for all of, like, how old and janky it is still, like... I still adore the game. There we go, I just remembered. I was like, what am I doing? But yeah, like, I really do enjoy this game. It's the Kotor series, like, it isn't how I discovered Star Wars, but it is what kind of, it was the Lego Star Wars games on the DS that, like, introduced me to Star Wars, but it was, oh, you're really just coming for me. Die. This was what kind of got me into the expanded universe and all that stuff. Like, that's what kind of led me to delving into the Star Wars universe deeper, is what I'm trying to say. So this game, KOTOR 1 and 2 always hold like that special kind of place in my heart. KOTOR 1, like, obviously it was my first one of these games, but KOTOR 2 I came to love more. Actually, oh, I was gonna save before I did that, but never mind. I really should have made note of what time I started recording. But, I don't know. We could just,
So is that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not?
Give him a little more time.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Looks like it. But strange you didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Maybe, but it's the only way out, and it's better I risk my life than yours.
You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Your concern is noted. I'll be going now.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Alright. Evening, boyos. Okay, let's save this. Unarmed YT Part 4. It's not really. I'm not. I shouldn't really be naming them Part 4. I should just have it like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that sort of thing. But we're sticking with that naming convention now. And I also like making saves for like leaving Peragus, restoration zone, like before the battle on Dantrine. Barely. There's a lot of static.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Peragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
I'll be careful then. If you detect anything, signal me.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Alright. And let's put on these clothes. Let's throw on the survey gear, safety harness, energy shield, and a Peragus mining shield. Okay.
Find the emergency supplies?
Yes, and it looks like there's some clothes in here.
About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines, and the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
Understood. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Any advice on taking out these droids?
Well, these aren't construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibro blade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
I'll do that. Anything else?
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Alright, let's go. Let's see if I can...
If you have any...
I know. I'll do that. Son of a bitch. Okay, I guess I can disable them at least. At least I do have a couple mines I can use to blow open some containers. Not that there's much crazy in those containers, but hey ho. Okay. Some parts. You'll love to see it. Get in there, pal. Let's do some fighting. I will admit that the unarmed animations, I do quite like them. See if we can draw him. Ooh, I want an ion grenade over there. Oh, only one? Sheesh. Oh, here he comes. Nice. Glad of the help, bud. Here, have that. You little rat bastard. Oh. No, give me a mining laser, actually. I need to destroy that little sensor ball. Please hit him. There we go. Hell yeah. This droid's pulling his weight. Well, I think he's stronger than me right now. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna carry in this. Okay.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat, if you move quickly enough.
Understood. Daxar out. Okay. Peragus mining shield. Burst of speed. Let's go! Oof, made it through. Now we disable this mine. And we disable this mine. See, just having one point in demolitions is very useful. Because that way I can stack this safety harness to bring it up to a 2. Or even like higher if I have like, I don't know, a tech specialist belt or something along those lines. How about you come over here? Woohoo! Sit down, boy. Okay. Okay. Let's fling that away! Beautiful! Got him. Alright, let's level up. Skills. We have 4 points. Ooh. Alright. Now we can focus on upgrading our tree injury. I'm going to grab dueling because, yeah, this feat also applies when using unarmed combat. And we're also going for the whole unarmed specialist thing. Maybe being a Jedi Guardian would... You know, well, obviously we have the special class, so being a Jedi weapon master could be quite useful. However, for now, we are gonna grab... Okay. Let's just do force... Oh, we have 2. Oh, stun droid. Gotta go for stun droid. Like, obviously we're not gonna be on Peragus forever fighting droids, but it's just useful. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. Let's go.
You're getting close to something
never
big.
mind.
I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
There aren't just mining droids down here. There are sensor balls too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Understood. Daxar out. Alright. Okay. Call up droid command functions. I only have 2 computer spikes. Oh, okay. This works. Mine sealed doors. Continue. Return to mining droid functions. Add other droids. Continue. Turn to main functions. Access fuel containment functions. Shut down containment fields. And now, let the chaos commence! Hold on, let me just... I really think I need to put something into my security skill, because it kind of hurts my soul destroying all these items. Yeet. But what? No, I didn't want to throw it at you. Hello. Get off me, please. Here's my energy shield. Hey, have that. I fucking love grenades, man. Oh, and now we watch all the mining droids just murder each other. I remember my first playthrough here, I found some Taurus survival gloves on a corpse, and I was like, hey yo? I don't know, that just tickled me. Gonna give me grenades? Ooh, yep, grenade. With all the sonic grenades I'm lobbing at these droids, it's welcome. Ooh, malign edge. Not that I'm gonna be using any melee weapons, but I mean, the thought's nice. I feel like I had a dream. I feel like I genuinely had a dream involving, like, KOTOR 2 last night. All I can think of is, like, really vague flashes. I remember at some point I used the Force to heal myself. That's about all I've got. Right, let's take out these mines and go to the edge of this here tunnel. Yeah, my first ever time playing KOTOR 2 was on the original Xbox, so of course it was the really buggy. Ooh, I forgot how much stuff there was in here. It was the really buggy, no restored content mod version, and I remember I used to watch all these videos on YouTube of people playing modded KOTOR 2, just being just like, one day. Maybe one day I can do this, and well, look, Ma, here I am. It was one of the first games I got on my PC. KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2. And it was also like one of the only games I could run for a while, so there's also that.
Some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
Trust me, whatever you've detected, it's probably my fault.
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Alright. Pardon me, Mr. Droid, I'm just doing something. I'll deal with you in a second. Right, thank you for waiting, now die. Let's just try this one more time. I didn't think so. Sucks that I'm gonna have to use the deadly sonic mines for this, but oh well. I don't really use mines much anyway, to be— oh, you rat. Okay, never mind then. I love that you still get, like, XP for enemies that you didn't even kill. It just amuses me. Is there gonna be a droid around this side? Nope. Looks like that one in there was the last one. Now, time for our epic, fucking action movie entrance. Hiya!
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Tell me everything that happened between the Harbinger and now.
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
For a droid, you don't take orders too well. Now tell me what happened.
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
But how did I get the from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Why would they take me on board?
Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
Why did the Ebon Hawk come here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
What happened once the ship arrived?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
That information wouldn't have been in the core word databases, only in the Jedi archives.
Indignant exclamation. Master, I am only a protocol droid, but it is part of my function to know such information and relay it to any interested parties in the interests of terminating any potential hostiles.
Potential hostiles?
Quick clarification. Apparently my vocabulary has suffered some damage, Master. I meant terminating any potential hostilities.
I've heard enough. I'll be going now. Ah, HK. Oh, HK. Right. Let's upgrade. Seems that sound dampening under overlay. Yeah, it doesn't work here. How do I? Okay, there we go. Let's use it to create and break down. What upgrades can we make? Oh, apparently not much. I'm gonna break down the broken items I have, however. Okay. Let me down. Anakin. imprint sensor. I wonder if what happens if you don't pick that up. Does it just get, like, put into your inventory? Okay, let's save this before I forget. Oh god, what are you doing? Just go over here. Ah, you little rat. Get him! Just get him already! There we go. Oh, no. Get items. Okay. Right, let's level up. Attributes. And we bump up intelligence. And I will go doop, 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 doop. Still have a bit of ways to go with treat injury, but if we end up with some spare points, we can also put a little bit into security. Powers. Let's do shock, because why not? Hey, big guys. How threatening. I'm so scared. Anyway, hold this. Hold on, let me just... Let's get him. With one kick, I make the entire damn thing explode. Hey guys, here, have this. I can feel my power, like, increasing with each level, and I love it. Alright, let's get this door open. I'll probably record until I leave Peragus, and then I'll cut this part. Well, I'll probably cut it into a few parts, but this recording session will probably run until I leave Peragus. Ooh, stop it. Okay. Access maintenance logs. Sonic imprint sensor.
Finished the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Sonic imprint sensor update.
With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens.
Oh boy.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
Alright. Ooh, I think we need to speak to HK and do the old, Hey there, buddy. You want to tell me his dying screams, good sir?
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
What's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Did he say anything at the end?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Add some more questions for you.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
I'm looking for a way into the Peragus hangar bay.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
What about override codes?
Answer. Only the Peragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
There must be another way to reach the dormitory.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're alright.
Warning. Master, continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
I'm going to find those miners, and you're going to help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
You said you already have the code?
Condescending explanation. Oh yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
If the maintenance officer is dead, how can I get him to speak the code?
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
You can mimic voices. Can't you speak the code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
The fact that you can mimic voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like if you did speak the code to the console?
Proud answer. Master, I believe my vocabulator is working adequately enough to accommodate your request. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Yes, I think that's all I'll need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Never mind then, I'll be going now. See you, HK. So prideful.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
Alright. And log out. Let's crack out the blaster. We're just gonna save after we've done that. Okay. Let's deal with these mines. I would always like skip through the conversations with HK and like most of the stuff here, but like I think it was like the last time I played through the game I actually sat and went through it, and I was actually like, god damn. Like I love his dialogue because the whole time he's just sitting there like,